Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. So, Klay Thompson finally comes to the realization. I mean, humility goes a long way, right? I mean, Klay Thompson was talking about, oh, I still am a high, level player. I can defend, yada, 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 really kind of trying to promote himself, sell himself for that next contract, right? And as the season progressed and to the point where he got benched in the fourth quarter, I think reality finally set in. So, I've been hard on Klay Thompson, and it's like good, right? But let's get into what he says, okay? So, Klay Thompson says he's open to a reduced role if it means staying with the Warriors. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll be 35 next year. At 35, coming off the ACL and Achilles tear, and still have the ability to be a really good player. Maybe not the guy who scored 60 and 3/4 and scored an NBA record 37 points in a quarter, but still a great threat out there. I've modeled my game after Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and those guys were incredibly effective until their late 30s. So I plan on kind of following that mold. Right. So, Klay Thompson, he in those championship runs, not the last one they won in 2022, but early on, Klay Thompson was really a three dribble spot up 3-point shooter. Every now and then, early in his career, he could every now and then take it to the rack, right? But clearly his game has regressed. He's never really developed that, probably partly because of the injury, but he mainly just shot a lot of 3-point shooters. And why would he need to do a lot of dribble drive? Because he has Steph Curry alongside of him, right? So at this point, he mentions Reggie Miller and Ray Allen. Yeah, those guys were marksmen, right? They truly specialize in that. And Ray Allen at times would drive it to the hole too. But I thought him getting to the hole was a little bit better than Klay Thompson. But at this point for Klay, I think he sees it right on the wall, like everybody else. That last locker room interview he gave, he just looked so depressed and sad, when asked about, being benched in the fourth. So cool, right? Yes, I said this before. I was like, if he's going to go anywhere, he'll be a specialty player, someone who can come off the bench, provide a spark, or if he's in the starting lineup, you are a designated 3-point shooter, right? Even though his 3-point percentages has dipped, maybe he can work on that in the off season. But, this could be probably his agent telling him, like, look, man, I'm not getting a lot of buzz about people wanting to bring you on for whatever kind of money that you're looking for, right? It's better to stay where your homegrown team, with your homegrown team in the Golden State Warriors, and finish out your career, listen, they offered him 2 years, $48 million. At this point, I don't know if he's going to be worth that. It's crazy considering that Draymond Green got his contract. They're looking at Draymond Green as more valuable at this point than Klay Thompson, right? And Draymond Green's offensive output isn't there. Draymond Green's defense is still pretty good. So the Warriors are valuing Draymond Green's leadership, whatever you want to call that, and his defensive tenacity over whatever Klay Thompson at this point in his career is providing, which is very, very minimal considering where he's been, right? So if he wants to stay in Golden State, and now he's realizing that if he wants to stay in Golden State, he's going to take a lower role, and possibly maybe come off the bench and let some of these younger guys get some action. Now, I don't know if they'll do that, but it might be best interest in the Golden State Warriors to do so. So it's good that Klay woke up finally. It wasn't looking good. I was definitely questioning why he turned on that $48 million contract for 2 years. He thought he had enough in the tank to show his real worth, possibly have some leverage with the Warriors to get a bigger deal. That's not the case. So he cost himself money, but if he wants to stay in the Golden State, environment where he's comfortable, where he's been his whole career, then this is the approach you got to take. So, I'm glad he came to that realization. I'll lay off Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying? But good. So let me know what y'all think what Klay had to say now about taking a reduced role, right? Interesting that he finally woke up to it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.